John Sankey being joined here by Katie Newton, senior shortstop for the Iona College softball program. Katie, you guys picked 7th in the coach's preseason poll. Obviously, you want to exceed those expectations and make a run toward the MAC championship. What's the key to making that happen?
The key to making that happen is just to really just have fun with the girls that we're playing this year with. It is a game. Just realize that we need to take advantage of all the opportunities that we're given and just to go out with a bang and really just have fun this year.
You guys have 7 freshmen on the roster this year, a lot of newcomers. What's the lesson you're teaching them and how to be a member of the Maroon and Gold?
Just to take advantage of every opportunity you're given. You're not always going to be in when you want to be in, and just to really, I don't know, I'm just saying the same thing again, but just take advantage of every opportunity that you're given.
Now, is there a story you're going to tell them from maybe when you were a freshman about a time where you had to take what you were given and make the most of it to kind of teach them a moment like that?
My freshman year, I was a starter, but a lot of times I would be DH'd for in more crucial situations. And the times that I wasn't DH'd for, I really wanted to take advantage and, just prove that I did deserve to be a starter and that I could be a key player on our team. And just the same goes for them. Like, you're not always going to be in, and sometimes someone may come in for you, but just to take advantage of all the opportunities that you are given.
Now, you're a key player on the team. You're also a key leader in the Iona College community. You're president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, as well as being a captain on the field, playing the shortstop position. How do you balance your time in being a leader both on and off the field?
Time balance can be really tough at times. A lot of sleep is involved. I definitely have a notebook that I bring around with me all the time that I just jot down random ideas and other things that I have going on in my head. But for the student athlete part, just sleep, a lot of sleep.
I mean, you got your head on the pillow, but someone's going to be waking you up every single day as this new assistant coach, Katie Jansen. You played with her when you were a freshman and she was a senior. What's it like back having her here with the Maroon and Gold?
It's really good having her back. It's good to have a player's perspective. Our coach, head coach, was a player as well, but it's a little different having someone who actually went to Iona, who lived what we're going through for her 4 years, and just having the personal connection with her. I did play with her, so it's really fun to have her back as a coach.
What's the relationship different like now? Obviously, when you guys were student athletes together, a little bit more fun. Now she's an assistant coach. How's that relationship changed a little bit?
I don't know if it's changed too much, but just a lot more respect and listening towards what she said. Not that I didn't listen to her when she was a senior, but just a lot more feedback and definitely someone really good to learn from.
John Sankey being joined here by senior first baseman Kristen Turner. Unanimous selection to the All-MAC preseason team. Kristen, this is not a new honor for you. You've been named to the preseason All-MAC team before, but every single coach this year expects big things from you. Is that any expectation added onto your game?
I think it's an honor, first of all, to know that all the coaches have this high expectation of me. I'm excited to start playing, and hopefully I, keep up to their expectation.
This year you have a chance to become the all-time program leader in hits and batting average. Is that something that you knew about going into the season? Is that a goal that you had, anything like that?
It's definitely not something that I knew of before you mentioned it, but it would be nice, it'd be something else to add to my, career.
You're already all-time home run leader. You've cemented yourself as one of the best in program history. What's something, though, this year you're always looking to improve that you're looking to bring to the table this year?
I just want to definitely end my career on a high note. I don't want to be somebody who had a good freshman, sophomore, and junior year and then flopped as a senior. So I just hope to, be consistent and, play the way I've always played.
Well, someone who's not going to let you flop this year is new assistant coach Katie Jansen. You played with her as a freshman, and now she's here as an assistant coach. What's it like back having her here with the program?
I think it's good having her back in the program because she did play under coach as well as we are, and she knows us on a personal level of how we play, like what we need as teammates, and so I think it's good having her back with her experience, and always good to have extra Gaels running around.
She was a leader on the field as a catcher. She had a very strong demeanor. Has her demeanor changed at all now as an assistant coach?
Definitely not. She's very vocal as a coach, and she knows exactly what to say, and I think she's been doing a great job as an assistant.
John Sankey being joined here by Iona College softball head coach Melissa Inouye. Coach, you guys were picked 7th in the coach's preseason poll. Obviously, you'd like to see that number a little bit higher. What were your expectations in seeing that preseason poll?
I'll be honest, I kind of expected us to be picked 6th or 7th just because we didn't make the tournament last year. But I know that there's a bunch of respect, obviously, for our Iona softball program from the other coaches in the MAC. Moving forward, we can use that as a sense of motivation and determination to move forward and obviously, make that push to be in the top 6 to make the tournament.
You have 7 newcomers this year to the program, replacing a bunch of seniors who left the program, including 2 staple starters in Kristen Costello and Carly Gaels. What are your expectations for the newcomers this year?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking bringing 7 freshmen in, but in all reality, it's been nice to have that much new energy and talent to the program. I definitely expect, some big things out of, I'd say, at least a couple of them for right now from what they've shown in preseason. But I think just moving forward, it's added a lot of depth to certain positions and just given us kind of a full array of players as we're at 19 right now.
What's the biggest area of growth you've seen from the team in the offseason training and the fall scrimmages?
I think our camaraderie has been something that has been from day one. I mean, this team has kind of clicked together, and that's been really nice to see their togetherness. And that's something that obviously the 2014 championship team had. So I see glimpses of that already early. We've had a great preseason so far. The weather has been pretty mild and low-key, so we've been able to get a lot of quality defensive work outside. So just looking forward to getting to play this weekend.
Well, some people are going to be looking to get a lot out of in play starting this weekend are seniors like Kristen Turner and Katie Newton. What are your expectations from the upperclassmen this year, and also teaching the younger players what it's like to be a member of the Maroon and Gold?
You know, all 4 seniors obviously have played quite a bit in their career here at Iona, and they are the class that has championship experience. So I definitely am going to rely on them for their experience on, being regular day starters and just kind of sharing that experience of, maybe there's going to be times on the field where I'm not going to have to call a timeout. I'm going to rely on Kristen at first base or Katie Newton from shortstop to call that timeout and to calm everybody down. But they definitely have some great leadership in them. I think the biggest thing they're going to be able to bring is their experience because they've played quite a bit in their career here.
You guys play a lot of tough non-conference opponents, including big members like Big Ten members. Nope. I talk too loud. You guys play a lot of non-conference tough opponents like Big Ten member Maryland. What are you expecting to learn from the non-conference schedule to then bring into MAC play and chase for that MAC title?
Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good preseason schedule. I mean, even this weekend with the tournament, Campbell has been a regional team as well as USC Upstate. So we'll get challenged right away. And then when we go out to California, obviously you mentioned Big Ten member Maryland. And then even Weber State was a regional team as well. So we try to balance the schedule as much as we can with some, regional team experience because we want to be a regional team, and I think that's going to prep us well because we'll see an array of pitching. And I think that's going to really set us up for MAC play.
Now, you've been chomping at the bit the entire offseason to finally get this season underway, and it finally starts this weekend. How excited are you to finally set foot on the diamond?
Really excited to see what this team is going to bring. As I mentioned, our senior class has championship experience, and I think that's really nice to have because not a lot of programs can have that or can say that, But I think just, get excited to move, get on the field and play somebody other than ourselves, but just ready to see what our journey is going to be this season with our 19 players and 3 coaches.
Well, it's going to be an exciting journey for the Maroon and Gold as they kick off their 2017 spring schedule this weekend in South Carolina at the USC Upstate and Furman Tournament Challenge. Coach, thanks for joining us.